Salvation of our unity. The Moore Scientific American Divine Constitution and Bylaws. Act 1. The Grand Chief and Chairman of the Moore Scientific Americans is empowered to make law and enforce law with the assistance of the prophet and the Grand Bible of the Moore Scientific America. The Assistant Grand Chief is to assist the Grand Chief in all affairs if he lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and is known before the members of the Moore Scientific America. Act 2. All people shall be open and closed promptly, according to the Circle 7 love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Friday I hold the arrest, because on the Friday the first man was formed in flesh, and on the Friday the first man departed out of flesh and descended unto the cloud of law. For that cause, Friday is the holy day for all mountains of all the world. Act 3. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice must be proclaimed and practiced by all members of the Moore Scientific America. No member is to put in danger or shoot falsely his brother or sister on any occasion at all that may harm his brother or sister, because Allah is love. Act 4. All members must observe these holy and divine laws, and all members must obey the laws of the government. Because by being a Moorish American, you are a part and partial of the government, and must live life accordingly. Act 5. This organization of the Moore Scientific America is not to cause any confusion, but to overthrow the laws and constitution of these state governments, but to obey hereby. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. We are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed. They may know that they are a part and a partial of this state government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, Ethiopians. Because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and last in 1865, during the time of slavery. This is a newer time now. All men now must proclaim the free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live, nations of the earth. This is we who are our great God of the universe, proclaim those who are the prophets, to redeem the people from their sinful ways. Moorish Americans are descendants of the ancient Moabites, whom inhabit the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Act 7. All members must promptly attend the meeting and become a part and a partial of this act of the Moorish Scientific America. Members must better do to keep an eye on the necessities of the Moorish Scientific America, then you are entitled to the name of faith there. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband. Take care of your children, but that you give your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother, be industrious, and become a part for the uplifting of all humanity. All Moorish Americans to keep your hearts and minds filled with love, and your bodies clean with water. This divine covenant from the Holy Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, through the guidance of the Father of God love. Noble Drew Ali founded the Moorish American prayer. Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, through our lead. Amen. We just had a read from the Divine Constitution and Bylaws. Now you will have a read from the questionnaire. This is law from the Moorish American by the prophet of the Ali. Act 1. Grand Sheikhs and governors, here's for all temples, all businesses. These said temple must be approved by the prophet of the Ali. Before acting upon by any member, that be financed properly. In the limelight, it will cause the number to sacrifice finance, etc. It will cause support in a group of members. And if on all from the valley these laws are subjected to be removed from his office and heavy restriction, etc., by the prophet or the Grand Chief. Act 2. All members are to attend their adopt meetings and public meetings promptly. When members found standing around the meeting period should be fined 50 cents on the first case, and on the second, he will be fined $1, which will go on your emergency fund. Remember, the workers, money dues must be paid. And if he has money in the bank, he must subscribe for as much as he is able to the more uplifting fund, because it takes finance to uplift the nation. Act 3. It's lawful and divine duty to every good member, if he is able to finance to aid me and save the nation. And if he does not, he is the enemy to the cause of his own people, and justice must catch you. That is, he or she, according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I had the power invested in my hands, and I would have to enforce the law in order to save the nation. Act 4. All members, while making a public speech, must not use any assertion against the American flag or speak radical against the church or any member of any organized group, because we are to teach love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Act 5. All members must promptly attend the meetings and send their children to Sunday school. The teacher must affirm himself to the questionnaire and let everyone exercise the classes who will able to do so. Because outcome in Sunday school comes the guidance of the nation. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. We are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed. They may know that they are a part and a partial of this said government and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians. But these names were given slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted 1865 during the time of slavery. This is a new world time now. All men now must proclaim the free national name to be recognized by the government which to live in the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah the great God of the universe ordained no created prophet to redeem the people from their sinful ways. More Samaritans are descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Act 7. All members must promptly attend the meeting and become a part and a parcel of all the different acts of the Moor Science Temple. Members must pay their dues, keep an eye on all necessities of the Moor Science Temple. Then you are entitled to the name of faith. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband, take care of your children, and look after your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother, be industrious, and become a part of the uplifting of all humanity. All Moor Samaritans must keep their hearts and their minds pure with love and the fire and with water. This is going to come from the Holy Prophet through our lead, through the guidance of the Father of God, Allah. Peace. At this time, I'll read from the Holy Koran and Moor Science Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet through our lead, by the guidance of the Father of God, Allah. Redeem man from the simple and false stage of man back to the higher kind of life with the Father of Allah. I'll read from divine instruction from the Holy Prophet, chapter 26. Holy instruction of unity. I begin with divine instruction 1. Gift of the understanding of the treasures of Allah. He appoints to everyone his portion of what makes it good unto himself. That he endowed you with wisdom, that he enlightened their mind with the knowledge of truth. Communicated to the ignorant for their instruction. Communicated to the wise for their own improvement. True wisdom is lessless, assuming than power. The wise man doubted often and changed his mind. Fool is often and doubted not. He knows of all things but his own ignorance. Peace. Peace. Our Sunday school Koran class officially open at this time. Are there anybody downstairs? I'll bring them up then. Islam. This time, we take a moment out to create our program. Islam over. Islam. This time our first delay, I'll call our instructor up for the day. Grand Chief Moderator of the North Temple of America. With our grand state. Islam.
Islam.
Allah, love, truth,
Peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, True Ali. Amen.
praise the Lord. Islam.
Islam.
Let's begin. Who made you?
Allah.
Who is Allah?
Allah is the Father of the universe.
Can we see him?
No.
Where is the nearest place we can meet him?
In the heart.
Who is Noble Juali?
He is Allah's prophet.
What is a prophet?
The prophet is Lord of Allah manifested in the flesh.
What is the duty of a prophet?
Saving nations from the wrath of Allah.
Who is the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America?
No True Ali.
What year was the Moorish Science Temple of America founded?
1913 AD.
Where?
North New Jersey.
Where was Noble Juali born?
In the state of North Carolina, 1886.
What is his nationality?
Moorish American.
What is your nationality?
Moorish American.
Why are we Moorish Americans?
Because God sent some Moroccans born in America.
For what purpose was the Moorish Science Temple of America founded?
We have lived the following man.
How did the prophet begin to uplift the Moorish American?
By teaching them to be themselves.
What is our religion?
Islam.
Is that a new or is that the old time religion?
Old time religion.
What kind of a flag is the Moorish?
It is a red flag with 5 point green star in the center.
What do the 5 points represent?
Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
How old is our flag?
It is over 10,000 years old.
Which is our holy day?
Friday.
Why?
Because Friday is the day on which man was formed in flesh. It was on Friday when he brought our flesh.
Who was Jesus?
He was the father of Allah.
Where was he born?
In Bethlehem, Judah, and house of David.
Who were his father and mother?
Joseph and Mary.
Will you give in brief the line genealogy through which Jesus came?
Some of the great fathers through which Jesus came are Abraham, Boaz, David, Jesse, King David, Solomon, Hezekiah, Moses, and Mary.
Why did Allah send Jesus to this earth?
The Savior is the rest of the nine and the rest of the Philistine nation who governed the portion of Palestine at that time.
How long has that been?
About 2,000 years ago.
What was the nationality of Ruth?
Ruth was a Moabite.
What is the modern name for Moabites?
Moroccan.
Where is the Moroccan Empire?
Northwest America.
What is the modern name for Mexico?
Africa.
What is the title given to our ruler Morocco?
Sultan.
Where do we get the name Jesus?
From the east.
What does the name Jesus mean?
Jesus means justice.
Did the angel give to the child that was called Jesus a holy name?
Yes, we can have you, but those who are slain to sin.
What is an angel?
An angel is Lord of Allah manifested in human flesh.
What are angels used for?
Carrying messages to the four corners of the world to all nations.
What is our prophet to us?
He is an angel of Allah sent to bring us the everlasting gospel of Allah.
What is the everlasting gospel?
It is the saving power that comes from Allah from our ancient fathers by his prophet.
What is the covenant of the great God Allah?
Honor thy father and thy mother, that they may be known among the earth, and which is Lord thy God, Allah.
At what age did Jesus begin to teach?
At the age of 12,
Where did he teach?
and the African Europe,
How long did he teach?
18 years.
What did Jesus say that would make you free?
Truth.
What is truth?
Truth is all.
What is all?
All is Allah.
Can truth change?
Truth cannot change or pass away.
What other name do we give to truth?
Holy breath.
What have you to say about holy breath?
All we say is great, is good, the world is, and everyone will be.
At what place on earth was the physical part of man formed?
In the Garden of Eden,
Where is the Garden of Eden?
in the land of Canaan, and the city of Mecca.
What is the modern name for the Garden of Eden? What is the name of the first physical man?
Its name cannot be known by exact rules of AC of him and still
What are the words of AC of him and Steve?
that chamber of North South Temple of America. Why can't the physical man use the name? What's the name of the what? Okay. And what does it go on to say? His name cannot be used. What's the relationship between the physical man and the usage of the name?
One is physical. One is
Good. What'd you say?
one is physical.
One is physical. But what does that physicality have to do with using the name?
You can't use that name from a physical. It's from a physical point of view. You can't use that name.
That's right.
Because it's finite.
That's right.
Finite.
Spiritual powers only yield to the spiritual mind.
That's right. That's good. Come on.
Not only Jesus was gifted, he had something that humans didn't have, and that was being blessed to be what he is today. We don't have what he get, power that he don't have it.
We don't have it developed, but we have it.
Yes.
We have it. Everything that he has, we have. Everything he did, we can do. We just have not developed it yet. We're on the path of developing those skills and those abilities. But never think that you can't do what Jesus did. Because he told us. That's what he's, look, we're striving to be what he is. He is a son of Allah. Didn't it say that?
Yes.
So we're striving so that we can be recognized as sons of Allah. And I like what you said, the physical, you can't use the name from the physical point of view. Because the name is infinite.
That's right.
And no finite mind can do what? Comprehend things infinite. So if you can't comprehend it, how can you use it?
So the first physical man was in spirit. He wasn't.
No, the first physical man was physical. The first man was spirit.
Okay, got it. Right.
See, spirit became housed in what?
The common flesh.
Wait a minute, not before he got to the flesh, he became housed in what? Soul. He's what? He's clothed with soul.
Made in the form of the
Made in the form of Allah. And the soul is clothed in what? In flesh. And the flesh enables the soul to do what? Function. Good. The soul can function on the plane of things manifest. Because of what? The what? The body. That whole functioning piece is really something. Because see, we say, and I'm skipping a little bit, but I'm not trying to jump in front of you. But look, we say that the soul's actions must be governed by what?
Spirit.
Spirit. Why is the soul's action, why should it be governed by spirit?
That reason.
Because that is your higher self?
It is your higher self. And it should be governed by higher self. What did you say, Mom?
Outrageous.
It is outrageous. Yes, it is. It is.
That's
It is. But what prompts the soul to act?
The spirit.
Search for the truth.
Yes, the search for the truth, but what is it in that searching of the truth that prompts the soul to act? Huh?
Desire.
Yes, desire is certainly entwined in it. But what do you think prompts the soul to act?
Thinking.
Yes, it is thought, no question. It is. But listen, when we go into the mind of fleshless things, we enter into a realm where things, listen, things are made of thought. So what's prompting the soul to act? The things that are made of thought. The question is, what things are you making that have the impression on the soul to act? And those things come directly from your what?
Thank you.
Your thinking, your thought. So the thoughts that you entertain, from that comes things that prompts the soul to act according to that way of thinking. So if you're thinking in a finite point of view, the things that you create that influence your soul will come from what? The finite point of view. So you can only see it from the earthly point of view. And so now your soul does exactly what it's told. It carries it out. It seeks the truth that your thoughts have prompted it to think or to move, how to move. So it goes out and it starts to look for things that's associated with the very things that you think, so that it reveals to you the truth in it, whether it be truth or falsehood. Because the end of her search is what? Truth. So she's always looking for what? The truth. And she's always moving about because action is her delight. And she will not be withheld from it. So whatever thought that you're thinking that creates the thing that prompts her to move in that direction is the determining factor as to whether or not you experience heaven or hell.
Is that the othermost part of the earth?
Come on, wherever it is.
Exactly.
It's not limited. It's not limited. But we limit her when we don't allow the thoughts to we don't allow the thoughts to create the things that take us higher. When we get to playing these mental games with ourselves and we're playing with those games based on the counter point of view, we keep her earthbound. And if she's earthbound, the spirit that dwells within her also is earthbound. You must let the spirit that is within her ascend.
So it's totally separate.
Well,
It's separate.
it's separate in the, you can say it's separate.
It's separate.
Yeah, you can say it's separate. But it's really one.
One. Okay, come on.
It's really one, but it has different functions.
Okay. One.
Remember, the soul's function is different from the function of the spirit.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is.
The prophet said, teach thy spirit to be attentive to
His good. And keep thy soul what?
and my
To
moderation.
do that.
Exactly. Well, remember, the mind is a very important component that you must keep. You must always be aware of the fact of what thoughts you're allowing to. You must always be aware of what things are being made from the thoughts that you let enter into your mind.
that you should feel love.
You do the best you can.
Yeah.
But man is what? Truth and falsehood strangely mixed.
Whatsoever do good can also do harm.
And that harm is solely dependent on you.
That's right. The choices you make.
The choices you make. And you choose the things that come from the thoughts that you make. You choose them. You choose to let them go into the workshop of the mind, where things are made of thought. You are responsible for the things that you make in the workshop of the mind.
Exactly.
So now we must really, I missed you, Ian.
No.
So we must really focus on what? What we think. That's good. Okay. Come on, Ian.
And just along that line, and when you said you choose, and that's important,
Uh-huh.
because thoughts are gonna come.
Yes, brother, yes.
They're gonna come from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones you choose are important because Jesus showed the example that you can push those thoughts away from you.
Yeah.
You don't have to let them
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we're building up enough and purifying
Yeah.
ourselves enough
Yeah,
so that we can, in fact, push some of those thoughts out.
that's right.
Because you leave them there long enough, it's gonna develop.
That's right.
And
That's
then once
right.
it develops, it's gonna manifest.
That's right. That's
You
right.
can't let it develop and then manifest if it's not good.
Yes. That's right. That's
Away
right.
from me all attempted thoughts.
That's what
my heart
he
is
said.
fixed.
Didn't he say that?
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Come on, Mom.
So basically, you saying to me, out of the world of things that's going on today, these are the two things that really can keep you in line with philosophy.
You
I
know,
mean, because I can't think about it. Oh, somewhere it's gonna confuse me. I'm not being confused now with this understanding that I'm getting. So I'm saying, if ordinary niggas stay in this lane, because I can bounce out easy. I can bounce out easy, but I'm on the stay.
okay.
I decided to stay.
Okay. And that helps you to stay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Praise the Lord. And that's what's helping you to stay. Praise the Lord.
Mm.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Give 5 names that are given to the descendants of Adam and Eve.
Satan, devil, dragon, and beast.
What is the devil sometimes called?
Lower self.
How many cells are there?
2.
Name them.
Higher self and lower self.
What people represent the higher self?
Angels protect those who see it not.
What people represent the lower self?
Those who cast out, those who see, and those who accept their teaching.
What is the higher self?
The higher self is the mother of virtues and harmonies and life is justice, mercy, love, and right.
Can the higher self pass away?
No,
Why?
because it is law and
What does the lower self breathe?
hatred, slander, lewdness, murder, death, and everything in harm.
What did the higher self say to the lower self at one time when he met him?
Where you want to say,
How do you identify with what's being bred by you? What is that? How do you identify with what's being bred? Because the lower self breeds. The higher self breeds too. But we're focusing on the lower self at this point. How can you identify what's being bred by you? Come on, sis.
My results. The results that I get.
The results that you get. Because the results are the indicators of the way you think. So you are getting exactly, as they used to say, what your hand calls for. So whatever you experience, you created it based on the thoughts that you accept, that you allow, that is allowed to make things.
Yes.
The things are the results that come from the way you think. Come on.
Islam, and we have a choice
Yes,
to choose
yes,
the way we think.
yes, 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 we do. But we also have the tester that tests you to find out if you are committed to the things that you think. See, we have a tendency to play games with ourselves by saying we know that we should do so and so, but that's not what we are committed to. We allow ourselves to be influenced by what?
The
Outside entities, and the outside entities are what?
lower self.
Yes, the lower self, and the lower self is what? An illusion. So when we are exposed to the illusions, we have a tendency to be drawn to the illusion. Why do you think that is?
Because it's a way of our weaknesses.
It's a part of our weaknesses. But what else? What else? Why do you think we are allured into the realm of appearances?
This
Because
kind
it's stemming from the flesh.
It is coming from the flesh, no question.
Because we're looking at it from physical.
We're looking at it from the physical, no question. No question. Come on.
One time, all we knew.
Yes, that's right. In essence, is when we accepted their teachings.
Yes, yeah, it's all.
So when we accepted those teachings,
we accepted the illusion as being real.
That's right.
And why wouldn't it be influential on us? Because we're on the plane of things of the unreal.
That's right.
Truth reverse.
Islam. That's right.
Come on.
And we believe, and we believe, at one time, we believe what we see.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, now we know, we have understanding
yeah,
of that's was the illusion, and
Yeah.
the illusion is falsehood.
yeah. Well, remember what the philosophy of carnal man is. If I don't see it, I don't believe it.
That's
Right.
true. Right.
Come on here.
And in accepting their teaching,
Yes,
you know what it does? We have accepted an earthly
yes,
salvation.
yes.
Because their teaching is based on earthly
Yes.
salvation.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right.
That's right. That's right. The enslavement comes from the acceptance of what appears to be.
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm challenging that because I really feel that I'm playing two roles here. And to be honest,
Yeah.
if I can't be honest in here. And for me to be sitting here to trying to evaluate two spirits here, we know one of them is illusion,
Right,
one is truth.
right.
And what I'm trying to figure out, because I'm getting salvation here. I don't know how you looking at it or how you see it, but I think I'm getting salvation. Maybe I'll be wrong if you look at it in depth, how I'm getting it. But if I decide to set those materialistic things down, and I come after you, I'm following you.
You're
And
following
look,
who?
now I'm following you because you are my leader right now.
Yeah, but listen, more.
Follow the prophet.
Follow the prophet.
I'm following the prophet, what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah.
prophet ain't, he's just a picture.
No, he's not a picture.
No.
Now I'm saying,
Mo.
Slow down, boy, you get it.
Yeah, Mo, don't rush yourself.
Slow down, boy, you get it.
well, we can look at it that way. We can look at it what you want to look at
No, the prophet
it.
is.
Right now, I don't,
Mo, that picture's an illusion.
there you go, come on, bring it up.
So it ain't the picture ain't the prophet. In no shape, form, or fashion. That picture is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
We're talking about something that we're not seeing. That's the prophet.
That's right, Mo.
We don't see the spirit of the prophet, but you see the manifestation because he manifests
Right.
in flesh. Now the manifestation is shown by his what?
His word.
His words, his acts, his deeds.
Action deed.
Every word.
Now you see the benefit because of the results when you use it.
Exactly.
By being like we're being instructed to be, we see the results of being like that. And all of us should be able to attest to the fact that once the introduction was made by the prophet and we began to accept him, that our lives started to change. Something took place with us. Our condition became what? Better.
In the imitation of the prophet.
Of course. Of course. Imitating him in what? Word, act, and deed. Come on.
Islam, and sometimes the condition is just the way you see things.
That's right.
The condition
That's
becomes
right.
better because of the way we see things.
That's right. But see, what happens with the prophet is he allows us the inner vision. See, he allows us to see the inner vision from the position of the real and not from the position of the unreal. See, we've been basing it on what we see. That's the unreal. And the conditions that we create for ourselves is based on what we think we see. But when you have the inner vision, you have a foundation. And that foundation gives you the stability that is required for you to make the proper choice.
because you're seeing from the inner point of view. You know, the outside makes us very impulsive. We move like this because outside the impulsiveness, the impulse we act on. But when you're working from the inside, you hold before you react.
Think.
You think. Thereby, you act. You don't react.
Because your future happiness depends on
That's right, on your present choice. A lot of times we create more of a condition for ourselves because we choose from what we think we see.
Right.
Very good.
And because this illusion
Yes,
makes us inconstant.
yes,
And that's why I thought you may have it at one point that could lead you in the right direction.
yes.
You won't hold it because your inconstancy tell you, nah, I'm gonna go this way.
That's right, that's right.
As soon as that other condition that the sister was talking about changes.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that condition change,
That's right.
either change, then you off to the races
That's right.
from a carnal point of
From a
view.
common point of view.
But this one look good, and you just happy, and then, oh, they go that one over there, I want that one.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I want that one over there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's the,
yeah,
the inconstancy from this carnal influence that we're under.
yeah, yeah. But that's why when you think about it, you can appreciate reason.
Yes, yes.
Because if you can stop and use your reason, that can be a primary way of giving you the opportunity to think it out.
Is that?
No, I better not move like that. You know, now that I think about it, no, that's not a good move.
One of the things the reason has done for me is to give me an opportunity to weigh the value,
Yes, yes,
weigh the worth.
yes,
Is this short term or this has long term benefit?
yeah,
Will this improve
Yeah.
my conditions long before or long after this illusion
yeah,
is gone away?
yeah,
Because the illusion is temporary.
yeah, yeah.
So weighing the value and the worth of two things kind of simplifies it.
Yeah. But babe, check this out. Think about how you progress in this regard. In the past, you may have wanted immediate gratification.
Yeah, I remember them days.
You know how it is. I want it right now.
Right now. Yes, sir.
And you don't think about the long-term effect that it can have on
It's the real saying.
Important part in that.
Patience,
That
yes.
patience help us, because sometimes if you wait, your blessings come to
you. Yeah, yeah. See, we have to be taught how to read.
you.
And by that I mean, we have to be able to develop our skill to see beyond the limit of the boat.
Yeah.
To see the consequences or the possibility of the consequences that we will experience once we make this choice.
That's right.
What is it gonna be like when I choose to do this?
Is it worth it?
Is it? That's the key, my dear.
Yeah.
You ask yourself, is this worth it?
As long
That's right.
That's the piece. Now he's getting you to think.
Yeah.
Once he gets you to think, you can do what?
Save
Save yourself. Save yourself from what? The illusions of the world. Yes.
the instruction they bring.
Yes, my brother. Come on, Prophet.
I was thinking, in that instant gratification,
Yeah,
reason is out the door.
right, right,
And see,
Right.
without reason, we simply guess,
right,
or we operate on impulse.
right,
If
Right.
there's no reason,
right,
lacking reason.
right. And if you desire it strong enough, it's gonna be more appealing to you because you want it so bad.
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be easy to choose it because I've concocted in my mind something that's not true.
I want to read chapter 17, weakness.
Yeah,
it say, could thou choose for thyself, would thou create and lay before thee all that thy heart could ask for, would happiness then remain with thee, or would joy always dwell at thy gate? It say, thy weakness forbid it, thy infirmities declare against it.
Yes,
Variety is to be in the place of pleasure,
yes,
but that which permanently delighteth must be permanent.
that's right. That's right.
So, go back to using moderation.
Okay.
Sometimes we want something and we want too much of it, and it can hurt us. Because too much of anything ain't good for you. Have to use moderation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you also have to use your reason.
Reason, probably say use well by reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Use well.
And, you got to ask yourself,
Yeah.
what principles or actions am I trying to establish? Are they gonna benefit me
Okay.
or are they gonna work against me?
Okay.
If you know what road you're trying to travel,
Okay.
Mhm.
what principles are you establishing for yourself
Yeah.
that's gonna benefit you?
Okay. Come on.
Maybe you can help me more, because I'm trying to figure out what the prophet said when he said, learn to love instead of hate. And I'm puzzled with that because we've been through so much. I think I asked this question before. What do you think he was talking about when he said love instead of hate?
He says,
Because I didn't think my bad thing. I hate it.
yeah, but he says, learn to love.
I'm trying to learn.
See, and if you're trying to learn, let me ask you something. What are you trying to learn to be like?
I'm trying to get myself together inside.
Okay, all right, okay.
And right now, you saying you threw me out, the brother threw me off with that. And so he telling me to learn to I heard things that you didn't like.
Okay,
Is that what he's speaking of?
but more. Renew your habits.
Amend your way.
Amend your ways. The way that you used to. Are you satisfied with the life that you had before you were introduced to this?
I didn't know I had a life.
Okay, well, that's my point. Don't you see the advantage of at least trying to do this at this point in your development?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Okay, all right. But you're doing it because you do see that there is a better result than what you've had in the past when you've done certain things. That is learning to love instead of hate. As your condition starts to improve, you start to learn to love. Love what?
Yourself.
Yourself.
Learn yourself, love yourself first.
Yeah.
And that helps you to understand how to love others.
Yeah. And so you start to find, or you start to put forth an effort to continue to do what? Get better. Do you think your conditions can be better? That's the question. And if it's yes, if the answer is yes, then you're on the road of learning to love instead of hate if you follow what?
Instructions.
Instructions. You got to follow the instructions. Let's go. Wait a minute. Come on, Mark.
Islam.
Brandon Bailey.
Islam.
Islam.
I hope I ain't taking it all from, going into chapter 1. And this brother saying these soldiers, because you say you go in, right? From conditions. Now I see them from attributes now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these soldiers became a body beautiful. Right? Now I'm saying it from a different point of view. Right?
Okay.
And that's where, I'm at with that, as far as the conditions, when I was taking along these way. Okay. Now I see them as attributes, the principle that have risen to attributes, you know, and I see that I can instill them more in, you know, so in from an attribute point of view. You see what I'm getting at with this?
But the question is, you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see the relationship between the principles and the attributes? You know what I mean? You see, the attributes are unfolded as the bud unfolds into the flower, if in fact you apply the what? The principles. The principles must be applied.
So,
Come on, Mo. Yes, sir.
You know, what came to my mind as you was talking, and I was hearing you, you know, the other part there, to me, when you say about the imagination,
Yeah.
casting out the wicked imagination,
Yeah.
but the things of the Creator. Then you're calling out, you know, and I heard the sister say, well, you love your neighbor, you love yourself, but the prophet, the law of the prophets, and even I think in your book, love the Creator all your heart, mind, and soul, love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah.
And those are two greatest.
Yeah.
So if I'm practicing that,
Yeah.
I won't strive to do any harm to anybody.
That's right.
On
That's
a
right.
daily basis.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what I'm getting from you.
Yeah.
So this confirmation, but it may be worded the same different way, but it's all saying the same.
Yes, it's true, Mo.
And the more we do that, the more we see, the more we elevate. And I know by my experience, I'm not the same.
Right.
it's not.
You know, I'm growing, I'm not perfect.
Right.
But as long as I strive it,
Come on.
and I can see the level of me getting higher and higher.
Yes.
I can see myself being more, and folks will recognize, they'll see you.
Yeah.
And and from my experience, you know, people walk, when they say something wrong, they just by your presence, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to. Not because I got this on.
It's not.
Ooh.
It's not.
But you can have this on and don't have the power.
That's right. That's right, Mo.
So that's why I'm not trying to run, but I just got excited about what you're saying, because it's all on the same point. That's the biggest thing that's gonna get you, keep your peace.
Yeah.
Is if you strive to do this to the best of your ability.
That's right. That's right.
I'm good.
It's not.
Praise God.
Come on, bro, prophet.
No, I'm just thinking about the emphasis on learning to love instead of hate.
Yeah.
Why the prophet emphasized that is because love is the savior of the world.
Right.
Mm.
So,
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not.
That's right. That's right, Mo. That's right. Okay. All right. Come on, Mo.
This is on real quick. In the way you're dealing with this class is a genuine manifestation of love. Anybody who has an ear to hear, an eye to see, and a spirit to
Islam.
recognize, right? Can't you see the sincere honesty that he's manifested in the way he's dealing with us with these lessons? It is an example that I pray I can hold on to
Come on.
and demonstrate when it's my turn.
Praise the Lord.
I mean, I'm not extending any unmeaningful flattery to cut his throat, but you gotta acknowledge the fact that this is one of those cases where we are in the hands of a teacher who's allowing himself to be a vessel of Allah's principles in governing this class. Because I know some people understand that would not have the wisdom to exercise it on that at that level. So praise Allah. That's all I want to
Praise
say.
the Lord. Brother Leader working.
I tell you.
I mean that.
That's why you model.
It's kind. It's kind. Your words-
Truth don't need no support.
Your words are very kind.
Be model.
You know, and believe me, I'm grateful. But believe me, and when I tell you all this, it truly ain't me.
Praise God.
coming through you.
Yes, coming through.
It's coming
That's
through
the
you.
lesson right there.
That's what I see.
That is the lesson right there. Because
I see a lot more coming through you.
so take the compliment.
This one plays out.
You gotta be real more because see, you know, I've shared with y'all before, you can get big headed here. You get big headed, I mean, you start, oh wow, they see that. You know, and you be starting, and you get, it's easy to get allured, because see, that can also be an allure.
Envy.
So you got to, you know, you got to acknowledge what you got to acknowledge, you know.
But we trust you know better. We trust
You gotta chill,
You
right?
know, you're testing yourself. You testing yourself, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that. That's enough. That's enough. Let's go to the Holy Koran.
Praise God. Islam.
What chapter?
29. Chapter 29. And we're talking about a leader that we all have within us. That your name may be called tomorrow. And if it is called tomorrow for you to assume the position of leadership, then you have something to go by. Something to keep you within the bounds of what?
Moderation.
Good. That's good. That's good. So let's go to chapter 29. Page 38. Sister.
10.
Thank you. I'm gonna read up until 10, and we'll pick up from 10. But we'll sit the thoughts in a what?
Vibration.
In a vibration. That's good. Also in a what? Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Good. Yes, yes, yes. But we also putting thoughts in sequence.
Okay.
Order.
Because to get a understanding from a thought, the thoughts must be in sequence. Because that helps you to build up your what? Character. Your what? Your character. Yeah, that helps you build up character.
Momentum.
But it does help you build up momentum. But what else does it help you to do?
Develop the good confidence.
Yes, to develop the picture.
See, that's what I'm saying, to see.
The picture starts to take a form.
That's a word within the fancy.
Yeah. You're given the picture form. So now we should be able, once we give it form, we should be able to each have a part of the form creation. We use a part that we have, and we start to see the picture as it starts to manifest. But everyone gives their portion of what?
Understanding.
Of the yes, right.
Telling the story.
Yes. Okay. O thou, the favorite of heaven, whom the sons of men, thy equals, have agreed to raise the sovereign power, and set as a ruler over themselves, consider the ends and importance of their trust, far more than the dignity and height of thy station. Thou art clothed in purple, and seated on a throne. The crown of majesty investeth thy temples. The scepter of power is placed in thy hand. But not for thyself were these ensigns given, not meant for thine own, but the good of thy kingdom. The glory of a king is the welfare of his people. His power and dominion rest on the hearts of his subjects. The mind of a great prince is exalted with the grandeur of his situation. He evolveth high things and searches for business worthy of his power. He calleth together the wise men of his kingdom. He consulteth among them with freedom, and heareth the opinions of them all. He looketh among his people with discernment. He discovereth the abilities of men. and employeth them according to their merits. His magistrates are just, his ministers are wise, and the favorite of his bosom deceiveth him not. He smileth on the arts, and they flourish. The sciences improve beneath the culture of his hand. With the learned and ingenious, he delighteth himself. He kindleth in their breast emulation, and the glory of his kingdom is exalted by their labors. Okay, that stage has been set. Those are the thoughts we want to entertain before we go into the next divine instruction, which is divine instruction number 10. The spirit of the merchant who extendeth his commerce, the skill of the farmer who enriches his lands, the ingenuity of the artist, the improvements of the scholar, all these he honoreth with his favor or rewardeth with his bounty. What is he saying? What is he saying about the merchant and about, what is he saying? What is that particular, considering what has been read up until that point, what is he saying at this point?
Slum.
Come on.
So, in each case, merchant,
Right,
farmer,
right,
the artist,
got you,
the scholar,
got you.
all are being described with adjectives of character.
Okay,
In one case, we're talking about the spirit of the merchant.
okay,
Now the skill of the farmer,
okay,
the ingenuity
okay,
of the artist,
okay,
the improvements of the scholar.
okay,
So a wise leader will recognize in those what he appreciates in all,
okay,
who wants to make a contribution,
okay,
right, to what the previous verse says, the exalting of his kingdom.
okay,
If he wants his kingdom to be exalted, he have to build it
right,
out of the materials of men who contribute those characteristics and principles that make him keep his kingdom great.
right. Okay, 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 okay. Come on, Sister McGee.
And I was gonna say that he given honor to the people in his community who are being industrious
Okay,
in their own sense.
okay, 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 okay. Come on, Mom.
I was gonna kind of say the same thing, but in a different way.
Okay,
He's kind of rewarding them for their assisting him in developing his kingdom.
okay, okay, okay. What is he recognizing?
The skills.
Skills and
Yeah,
abilities.
Yeah, but before he recognizes the skill, he's recognizing what?
The character, the genius.
Yeah. But didn't it say something about the spirit? He's recognizing the spirit. Because the spirit is what? It's manifested. And which enables him to see the skills. And which enables him to see the other things that's being displayed by the spirit.
And quite frankly, more, that's true patriotism.
I would think so.
When you love your kingdom or country enough that you want to make a contribution to it, you will give whatever gift Allah has given to you to share it with those in your kingdom.
Yes, yes. Come on, Mom.
I was just thinking, I mean, everybody said a lot of good things, but I was thinking about the gift that he gives you, how you develop it, that others may see your good work. That's what I was thinking about. Whoever the talent could give you. And if you expand it, it will show up and manifest, and the folks will recognize, or the king will recognize that's good work, and choose that individual to complete certain things. That's what I was.
Randy.
Yeah, and it also showed me a lot about the two these things became, get merchants and all of that, so still, it's another development of two, like he said on the workshop out of mine. These people got highly gifted, you know, with these skills and all, you know, like the attributes, but the tools that was given to them, they utilize that to best of their ability from an honorable king.
Okay. Oh, okay, got you. A or T? T. Okay. Come on, buddy.
I was gonna say that, and it talks about he searches for the businesses that are worthy. So those businesses things are worthy of what he's searching for. So then he's honoring them.
Yeah.
Because he searches for those things. And when he's seeing them, he gives them their reward.
Okay. Sister.
Islam, everybody kind of said what I was hinting around or what I was gonna say, but I was, in my mind, it's like he was building up his team so he can have that foundation set, and he's building on that foundation.
Y'all know what y'all said, it's nice, it's nice. Come on, you.
Yes, you know, also in conjunction with much of what's been said, what he does is, remember, he looks upon them with discernment. He's discovering the abilities of men.
Yes.
So as he evaluates the people in his kingdom and their skill sets, he has to think in his mind, how can this one or that one and all of these help to build this nation? And how can we all benefit? Remember, everybody has to benefit from whatever each one of those individuals that he described, skills that they bring to the table. He's looking at it and he's smiling upon them, and that smiling upon them, and I'll just say it this way, in my opinion, is if I can see you benefiting all of us, then I could tell you got the skill to do it. Then I'm not just rewarding him individually. I'm going to give you the assistance that you need to keep it going. Because the farmer got to keep farming.
Yes.
And the artist, there's going to be other things for people to educate themselves and learn. And et cetera, et cetera. But he didn't mention the doctor or whoever. But the point is, he's looking at, remember, he used the word grandeur. He's looking at the bigger picture down the line. Because the hearts of his subjects rest on him being more in tune with what do they need. So he's looking at the needs of the nation, the needs of the kingdom. And all these people that play a part, they can help build it. So that if we work together, and this is where our strength lies and our unity of bringing in. And you said something right off the beginning when you talked about each of us will put a part of that picture together. We'll put it in place. And that's the same thing that the leader is doing here. He's looking at everybody that has a part to play and putting it in place. So then not only he can see the picture, but they'll see the picture too.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know,
It's slow.
and you know, that's what's meant when it said, the glory of the king is what? Yes. The welfare of the people. The welfare of the people, that is the what? That is the peace.
That's the whole subject, right?
If you're not concerned with the welfare of the people, you won't see the people. You won't see what they contribute. You don't see what they can do.
Right.
Because if your glory is not based on the welfare of the people, it's on who? Yourself. And not for thyself were these enzymes given.
Exactly.
You got to remove yourself so that you can see the people. You'll never see the people if the first person you see is yourself. So that's what we're trying to do. And you all got to remember that, because again, when you get in position, you got to remember that. It ain't about you. And many of you going to get a chance to be in leadership, because perfected man must pass through all the ways of life. So you're going to get your shot, your chance. Yeah, your opportunity. Yeah. Come on, baby. I mean, yeah.
I was just looking at, equate our organization, our
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah.
how certain people is in certain places.
Yeah.
To help this out run
Yes.
efficient like the proper level.
Yes. 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 He planteth new colonies. He buildeth strong ships. He openeth rivers for convenience. He formeth harbors for safety. His people abound in riches, and the strength of his kingdom increases. So what does he do? What is he doing? What is it showing that he's doing? He's what? He's building. He's building, and his foundation that he's building from is what? I just told you. The people. Remember, it's about the people. The Morris Science Temple of America is comprised of what? People.
This verse can't be possible without the previous verse.
It can't, because they all are interconnected.
Yes.
It's just giving it to us from different perspectives. But they're all interconnected, because you're really talking about the character of the person that has been raised to sovereign power.
Exactly.
You're talking about character.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the result of a good character? In leadership, again, you must keep this in mind, because when your time comes, you must be ready.
Yes.
To do what?
Take your place.
Take your place.
That's right.
That's right, Paul. Take your place. Come on, here.
And this, what we just talked about and what was just described by Rancy is this part that you can go to another chapter, which reinforces that no man live unto himself.
That's right.
This reinforces that.
That's right.
We need each other.
That's right.
We do.
We need each other.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, Sister Debbie.
Islam. Praise the Lord. I also like 11 because it's showing that he's recognizing what those who are helping him need to help themselves and to improve.
Okay.
And he's providing them with the necessary tools to improve, which helps him to keep on going and growing and stuff, right? So actually the two are working together.
Yes.
You know, but I like he recognized what the farmer needs and arts and so on and so on. He's providing those necessary things to help them. And that's what we're supposed to do, provide each other with the necessary tools to help each other, right? These lessons are tools. And I thought about a discussion that the chairman and I had this morning about using the tools and stuff, right? And the tools, you use them in a way that best help you to help someone else at that time and everything. And I like this, you know, we use our tools, if we use them, they work.
Right.
Because tools we was talking about this morning, they work.
Right. Right. And therefore, now you can see the relationship when I was talking to you all about the mind.
Right.
Because we're using the tools in the workshop
of the mind.
Where again, things are made. It says, he frameth his statutes. with equity and wisdom. His subjects enjoy the fruits of their labor and security. And their happiness consists of the observance of the law. What's the important piece there? You must what?
Labor.
Yes, but also you must what? Your happiness consists in what? The observance of the law. You've got to observe the law. And why? Why? Because law governs all events.
And they are framed with equity and wisdom.
That's right. That's right. And remember, the prophet has informed us that he's law. And the law must live.
That's right. Must live.
So it's all revolving around law. All of us, look, where we are now is because of the law. The law that you have put in place when you attempted to change your condition from one condition to another. Yes, show what? The love. And love is the only savior of the world. The only savior of the world is law.
That's right. It's love.
Because it governs all events. All right. It says, his ears are open to the complaints of his subjects. So that lets you know they're going to be what? Complaints.
They're gonna be heard.
Go back to 13.
Oh, right. He founded his judgments on the principle of what?
Mercy.
But in the punishment of offenders, he is what? Strict and impartial. What does that mean?
Just.
Just and fair.
Yeah.
Our faith.
That's been fair.
Yeah.
And it's for all and all alike.
Exactly.
You know, there are no favorites when it comes to the implementation of the law.
Even for me.
His ears are open to the complaints of his subjects. He restraineth the hands of their oppressors, and he delivered them from their tyranny. What is that saying? First of all,
He's protected.
yes. But first of all, you got to what?
Listen.
Listen. You got to listen. You got to learn to listen. And a lot of times what you're going to hear is a lot of complaints. Because that's just the way it is. But you got to know what to tune into, and you got to know what to tune out of.
That's right.
So you stay in your mind. Be open.
Yeah, it has to be open. And you must be founded. You got to be founded.
That's important.
Yeah, you got to be founded.
It's love.
Because see, the complaints come from all different degrees, and I mean, you hear. So you got to be founded. Certain things you just don't entertain. You don't even play with it. Don't even come to me with that. Because I know that what you bring is a seed. And that seed you'll plant. And the next thing I know, I'll be responding to the seed that has been planted by you. And all you really doing is complaining.
That's all.
Come on.
Going back to what I said, you don't have to respond.
Yeah.
That's what
You don't have to respond, because that might say, when you respond to certain things, you start to create things over and over again. So we are all creative. We create our own good and bad.
Yeah. It says, his people therefore look up to him as a father, with reverence and love. They consider him as the guardian of all they enjoy. what is it that they are inspired to see in him that they can say he is a God?
Respect.
Yeah, respect. That's one thing, yes. But what else? What do they see? What do they see? An example. An example in what?
A leader.
Yeah, but what
Principles.
principles good. That's good. What else?
Somebody with good character.
My father.
He's a pattern.
Okay. All right.
Out of love.
Yes. But remember, obedience to the law. You got to see the law
Yes.
being demonstrated.
Yes.
You got to be able to see how somebody going to inspire you, encourage you to follow the law if they not following the law themselves.
It's true.
And you can't see it. You got to be able to see it. Because men what? That's right. That's right. That's not the one I was looking for. But okay. But you're right. Right.
But they need a
They need
pattern.
a pattern.
They need a pattern.
You need a pattern.
They need a pattern.
We all need a pattern.
Yes.
Right pattern.
That's right.
All right. Their affection unto him begetteth in his breast a love of the public. The security of their happiness is the object of what?
His character.
Yeah. Yeah.
That means a lot.
That means a lot. Huh?
Security.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Papa said, when my moors are happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, Mom.
That's right, Mom.
And you know, when the prophet is happy, it's because he's seeing us obey what?
The law.
The law. We are making or putting forth our efforts to be a law abider.
Yeah. So I can see all that.
Yeah.
I see the connection.
Because, babe, look, would you not be happy to see the law being manifested when you're trying to be about the law yourself?
Especially when it's divine law.
Yeah, Mom.
You trust in it.
That's uplifting. And think about this too. Think about us. You know, when we come in here, many of us, when we come in here, we do the best we can to obey the law.
It's not.
Especially when we're here. We don't want nobody to see us. We might cut up, you know, but we don't want to let it be a continuous manifestation of cutting up. We want to experience order, so we must establish law. You see? So what happens now if we can manifest that law in a consistent way?
Creates more order.
It creates more order.
Conditions.
Your conditions change. They get what?
Better.
And say we're consistent in making our condition better. You know, there is no limit to better.
That's right.
That's real.
The word better goes on and on and on and on. And so that's what we're in pursuit of, making it better. Not just being satisfied with small accomplishments, but getting better. Where our accomplishments never cease to be. That's what we're shooting. Oh, I gotta get that word. That's what we are pursuing. That's what we're aiming at. That's right, that's right. And we're seeking to express it, that unlimited capacity.
And that's gonna lead to our salvation.
Ain't that what's gonna save us, Mom? That's what's gonna save us.
And on that, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that on that note, this is my opportunity to reinforce the thought that we don't support the idea we were born in sin.
That's right.
Yeah, I wanna say that.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Come on, Mom.
And looking at it, first of all, from another side,
Right,
right? And then coming back on to this side,
okay,
right? Once out of law, right?
right,
And knowing what that thought brought
yeah,
and the consequences of it,
yeah,
being in law,
yeah,
but being in law when I'm in private, first of all,
right,
when
right,
I'm at the light, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, no cars coming or nothing,
right, right.
and I wait until the light changes.
Right,
You understand? Ain't nobody out there, ain't no nothing. But I'm practicing this in private,
right,
right? Because I wanted to come out when I'm in public.
right.
So I try to put it in when I'm in private.
Right.
So it'll come out when I'm in public.
So, what does that tell you about a practitioner of the law?
He practices
He
in
does,
private.
he does, public and private. But it also lets you know that being in law is a mindset.
Yes.
It must be set in your mind,
Ladies out.
meaning it must be reinforced continuously.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that strengthens your discipline.
Yeah. Strength is your discipline.
There's a little bit.
You must be agitated more. You have
Yeah, I'm
it.
kind of powerful right there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's Brother Blanchard, is that what the prophet meant when he said, when you go home, you start no matter?
Yeah. And it also means when he tells us that he just stepped behind the veil, he's watching us
You got detectives everywhere.
everywhere.
It's not, you know, it can't be like, these can't be a foe that man must fight.
Yeah.
It's what we did, that, you know, you got to continue fighting.
Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. 17. No murmurs against him arise in their hearts. The machinations of his enemies endanger not the state. Now, when they say the state, endanger not what? The state being what?
Condition.
The condition. That comes from what?
Your thinking.
Your thinking. Okay, Lord. All right. His subjects are faithful and firm in his cause. They stand in his defense as a wall of brass. The army of a tyrant fleeth before them as chaff before the wind. What is chaff?
Wheat stalks.
I thought, is it? Well,
Anything that's worthless.
it is worthless. That is definitely. Yeah.
It's the useless part.
The
of-
useless part.
of
You know,
wheat
like you carving down some wood.
Right.
Okay.
So you throw them up in the air.
Yeah.
The weighted value comes down. The chaff is blown away.
Okay.
Okay. What you gonna say, Mark?
Debris, like this little worthless debris just floating around.
Right.
Agreed. Okay. Okay. But remember, chaff can also be valuable.
Yes.
You just gotta know where to sell it.
It's love.
Because it can be used.
Yeah.
Okay, it says security and peace bless the dwelling of his people, and glory and strength encircle his throne forever. That is a result of you being, first of all, concerned about the welfare of the people.
Yes.
All right, peace. Peace. Yeah. Okay.
Lawnmower.
Shalom.
I'd like to thank our friendship moderator for all doing great for bringing up this class today. The end of that chapter, we're going to the next one, chapter 30. It's a good idea to start in the van side going through it. At this time, without further delay, let the friendship moderator read out the final one.
Islam. Friday, January 15, 1929. Prophet warns all Muslims, governors, ordered to read proclamation at each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical agitating speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are for love, truth, peace, and freedom, and when these principles are violated, justice then must take its course. Any member or group of members who hold malicious feelings toward the temple of the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the laws laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their card, button, cease wearing their turban or fez, and return to the state where our prophet founded it. This is a holy and divine movement, founded by the prophet, noble duality. And if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting their prophet and the temple. This is an everlasting movement, founded by the prophet, through the will of Allah, to redeem his people from their sins, by order of prophet, noble duality. Peace.
Peace.
Allah, the Father, universe.
Allah, the Father, universe.
Father, love.
Father, love.
Truth.
Peace.
Freedom.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide. And my salvation. By night. And by day. Through his holy prophet.
Through his holy prophet.
Through Ali.
Amen.